show you how it's done. NotoriousKIA. I'ma show you how to do it. NotoriousKIA. I'ma show you how it's done. I'ma show you how to do it. NotoriousKIA.
What's going on, everyone? It's the Notorious K to the I to the A. Hey! And I'm coming back with another back to school lookbook. This time I'm going to do the college edition. And just to give you guys a little premise for this lookbook, I like telling stories. I like giving you guys analogies and scenarios. I think it's a creative way of how I express myself. Overall, it's definitely my style. Like, I would wear every single one of these outfits. I definitely would wear it when I'm in college. I definitely dressed crazy when I was in college. So this lookbook is definitely for the daring, for the ones that like to take risks, you know. But those of you who are a bit, you know, more simple or a bit more reserved, you can take inspiration from key things and you maybe tone it down a bit. But this is my style, and my style is everything but toned down. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get into this lookbook. So it's freshman year and you're literally being thrown into this foreign environment. Like, I was super excited. I felt like my head was going to explode. Like, this was something totally new. I was away from home, away from my parents. I can do whatever the hell I wanted to do and nobody's gonna stop me. Like, what? I don't have to go to class. Like, I can, wait, what? Oh, for me it was very overwhelming. I didn't know what to do. And for my fashion, it pretty much stayed the same as it was when I was in high school. I rarely ever wore heels. All I wore was sneakers. I had a very sporty, with an edge type of look. So my wardrobe and my style reflected that. You're just young and naive and just very green to the environment. So you're just in awe with everything. Like, you're just like deer caught in headlights everywhere you went. So for this look, I wanted to serve sporty with an edge. See, the thing about skirts with sneakers or mixing different fabrics with sneakers is you first must dress down your outfit before throwing any sneakers into the mix. For example, the skirt is a silky material. Standing alone, it's a bit dressed up. To dress it down, you have to pair it with a more casual top. And in this case, I paired it with a cotton tank. Let me just say, cotton goes with everything. And if you ever need to tone down an outfit, just throw some cotton in the mix. The sneakers work because first I toned down my outfit. If I had on a silky top to match the skirt and then threw on some sneakers, I would look ridiculous. Sophomore year, and sophomore year is the wild year. Yes, it definitely was my wild year. It's the year where you're transitioning, you're finding yourself, you're in search of finding yourself. And in that search, you're being influenced by a lot of different people. As I mentioned, in freshman year, you're thrown into this melting pot. And it's no different sophomore year. Like, sophomore year is when you literally start to go crazy because you have so many different influences that you don't know what you want to do. Like, you have so many different cultures and ethnicities and sexual orientations, and you know, a lot of people are free and carefree, and you're seeing all these people from all over the world, not just in the United States. You're seeing all these cultures from all over the world, and you go crazy. Like, you just dive head first into this culture shock, and your wardrobe and your style is going to reflect that. You're just going to start to pull things together, pull different influences from different people you've seen. And yeah, this is the finding yourself stage, and it's also the wild stage too, because you're gonna make a lot of your mistakes, and you're gonna, you know, get drunk, and you're going to miss classes. And as much as your parents are gonna tell you to not do this, and I'm gonna tell you not to do this, you're going to. It's all part of, you know, maturing and growing up. And sophomore year is definitely that stage where it's gonna hit you, like, literally, like, I'm on my own. I can do what I want to do. No parents nagging me, no curfew. But it's also the time where you have to gain some responsibility. Woo! So I'm kind of all over the place, but it works. For this outfit, I wanted to serve preppy with an edge. Everything I do is with an edge. To make an outfit like this work, you have to find a focal point and pair each individual piece to it. Meaning, even if you removed an article of clothing, your outfit would still be complete. In this case, my t-shirt was the focal point. So even when I removed the sweater, it still worked. When I removed the glasses, it still worked. It's all about having options, people. It was junior year. And after your wilding out stage, you finally found yourself. Like I said, sophomore year is all about discovering who you are and finding yourself. Junior year, you found yourself and you're sticking to it. You have your core group of friends. You know what works for you as far as class schedule, either like morning, afternoon, or evening classes. You have all the organizations that you want to join. You either in the process of joining them or you secure them. Any sororities or fraternities that you want to get involved with, you're involved. Community service. It's the settle down year. You've had your fun, your freshman and your sophomore year. Junior year, you're kind of like, I'm over it, been there, done that. Yeah, I'm a party because I only have 2 more years, but you know, I'm not really pressed to do that. And like I said, you're gonna find your style. You're gonna stick to it. You're gonna know what works for you, what doesn't work for you, all the little crazy quirky things. As far as your wardrobe you did your sophomore year, you're not gonna carry that on to your freshman, to your junior year because you matured a lot. And so in that maturity comes finding your style and finding yourself. So once again, this outfit plays on a notion that even if you remove an article of clothing, your outfit still works. For me personally, I love layers. I love versatility. I need options. That's just the vagabond in me. I have to be able to handle whatever life throws at me, and just hats and, you know, sweaters and vests and all of that just adds to it. For the most part, my style is very eccentric. You have a little dash of bohemian and hippie and vagabond and a bit retro and vintage. I pull from a lot of different areas, mainly the 60s, 70s, and the 90s. For the most part, those are the eras that I pull my inspiration from. And I absolutely love neutral colors, and I think this outfit pretty much embodies all of that. So it's senior year, and for a lot of us, this is our final year. Your senior year is filled with internships and graduating and securing employment after you graduate and maybe working. So of course your attire is going to reflect that. A lot of the time, seniors, you're gonna wear more business casual attire because you will have internships. You might even have interviews between classes. You might work. So it's a lot easier to transition into those environments when you're already dressed once you're in class. So you're gonna see wear a lot of business casual stuff. Maybe, you know, swap out a few key pieces for going to interviews or going to work or going to internships. But overall, you're gonna have a little business casual, but you're still gonna have your little personality intertwined in there as well. It's time to secure employment once I graduate. It's time to really get focused. Like the real world is like literally like right around the corner. So, and you know it, and you know it. So the focal point for this outfit is the black blazer. I wanted this look to be business casual and chic, but still versatile enough for an internship, an interview, or, you know, for work. Obviously you would have to, you know, maybe swap out a few pieces, you know, here and there, especially for an interview, but overall it works. So this outfit was probably the most difficult for me to put together because I had parameters. I was forced to think outside the box and not just do what the easiest thing for me to do was, which is probably all black or black and white or some variation of that. I wanted to completely stay away from the cliche business casual look, and you know, I think I pulled it off. So I have to laugh at this one. Super senior year. For those of you guys like myself that had to do another semester or two, you definitely can relate to the super senior year. I actually transferred and some of my credits didn't transfer over, so I ended up having to do an extra semester. The super senior year is all about comfortability. Like, you rarely want to be on campus. Like, you don't even want to be seen because you don't want people to know that you're still on campus. You don't want them looking at you like, shouldn't you graduated last year? Like, you got people that came in after you, graduated at the same time as you. You just want to be extremely low-key. So your fashion is going to be that. It's going to be very vagabond, very comfortable, very versatile. It's going to be very bummy looking. It's going to be very chill. Your attire is going to be very chill because you want to be low-key. A lot of the times you're going to have a few like major classes, but majority of your classes are going to be elective. So you really don't care about what you wear. You're just throwing clothes on, going out the door. So for this look, I wanted to serve androgynous tomboy. Once again, it's all about comfortability, versatility. There's layers, you know, signature NotoriousKIA. Flannels are like probably the best layering piece out there. Like I did an entire lookbook on the awesomeness of flannel shirts. Make sure you guys check it out. You know, when in doubt, just, you know, tie a flannel around your waist. You know, it just works. It really does. So that completes this lookbook. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Which was your fave? Which year can you relate to? Etc. etc. One more thing before I leave. I'm having a back to school sale for our wardrobe styling for $79 for up to 5 looks. Email me for more details. And yeah, stay tuned for future videos and all that good stuff. And you guys know the deal. Until next time, peace and dopeness.